afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Barely Necessities. That's laughingplace.com's discussion of Disney merchandise. We're live. See, I'm going to say hello to Gio. Greetings from the Navigator Entertainer seat as you slowly make your approach back to Kansas. So I'm glad you were able to stop by. Evil Queen's here too. I'm Rebekah Mosley, the co-founder of Laughing Place, and with me is our site manager, Rebekah Burbank. How's it been, Rebekah?
It's been really good. I had a really great weekend. We got a dog. So we have a little Frenchton, Boston Terrier and French Bulldog mix. So getting used to being a pet parent. It's been super fun.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, we'll have to make sure that we share photos next time because I will want I'm sure everybody will want to see the newest addition to your home. That's so exciting. Yay.
But yeah, how about you? How was your weekend? Did you acquire any pets?
No, and my husband's been fighting with FedEx trying to get his replacement computer. So it's been a little stressful, but we finally have success. So things are beginning to settle back down to normal around here as the man who needs the computer will once again have a computer that doesn't sound like a air blower, which is what was going on. Hi, Caleb. Hey, from South Carolina. I'm in Northern California. You're over in Missouri somewhere, as I recall.
Yep.
So that's where we're coming to you from. But right now we are going to talk about World Princess Week because that's what's happening in the world of Disney magic. They shared a new video of Brandy singing the Princess Anthem starting now, recorded right there in front of Sleeping Beauty Castle. And because of this celebration, Shop Disney is offering a discount. I'll let you share what that's about, Becca.
Yep, they have a 30% off for their Royal Savings event. And this applies to not everything princess, but a lot of the princess items, including the Disney Designer Collection dolls. I believe Cinderella and Rapunzel were not included. They're the two newest. But if you're looking to add the Stony Clover Lane, the little bags and patches to your collection, those are 30% off.
Yeah.
And
I went ahead and gathered a few of the items that you included in this roundup. So we've got an entire roundup here on Laughing Place. You can be sure to check it out. But as Becca mentioned, you have those dolls, you have the jewelry, even costumes. So a nice variety.
Yeah, it really, I was very surprised. I was like, okay, if this is what they're doing with the dolls now, hopefully Belle will still be around. Hopefully I'll be in love with Belle and she'll still be around when the sales start because I am very much like, this is my threshold for what I'm spending.
Okay. I was surprised to see even items like the Vera Bradley on this list. Yeah. So once again, it's a 30% off a variety of Disney princess merchandise over there at Shop Disney. So be sure to check that out. With jewelry, and it's coming up on Halloween season, we've got some princess and some nightmare stuff, right, Becca?
Yes. Yep. These are brand new from BaubleBar, brand new to Shop Disney. So we put them in one article. And I thought it's kind of perfect because you can still dress up as a princess for Halloween, right? You can still rock your jasmine earrings over the season. But yeah, they're very pretty. And then we've got the bracelet there, the charm bracelet. And it's 3 versions of Jack Skellington, and each bead or each charm is a little bit different, like material. And also you can see the more skeletal face that you have there. That one's got like the little beading on it. So kind of a fun way to represent the characters you love. I love these. I think they look like Mylar balloons.
Yes.
I'm like, that's so cool.
Yeah, no, the look on these really caught my eye as well. Nice dimensional, has kind of that rounded feel like a burlap sack, and that's what Oogie Boogie is. So I was really pleased with the design on these Oogie Boogie earrings from BaubleBar. Also the Jack Skellington earrings as well. And all these items are available at Shop Disney. So be sure and check those out. Janie and Jack is bringing us some Snow White apparel, and oh boy, am I sad that this is kids' clothing.
Right? This is so cute. They're the higher end fashion brand, so you're going to be paying a little bit more, but they've done an excellent job, like I guess just gathering the essence of the Snow White film on very cute patterns and really, really flattering cuts for kids.
Yeah, even little accessories like headbands, and they have a delightful purse. So it's a sweet collection over there from Jack and Janie. So be sure to check that out as well. Let's see. Next up, there's big news in the resorts world that's impacting shopping as well, and that is the H2O news.
Yes. These items, well, the brand has decided they're going to retire, or they're retiring the brand at the end of the year. So there will be no more Disney Resorts H2O plus bath amenities, which is kind of sad. But for a limited time, you can get these 30% off on Shop Disney. The sale goes through September 30th or while supplies last. So hurry with that. But another nice thing is Disney's offering the free, with any H2O plus purchase, you can get a free reusable cotton pad set that's themed to WD-50. Oh. And as always, if you're going to spend more than $75, you can get free shipping.
Yeah,
still too overpriced.
Yeah, Gio says they're still a little pricey for him. I'll have to admit to the fact that I am not the largest of H2O fans, but Kyle, is that because of the Typhoon Lagoon party, or I keep thinking the more electrical parade when they kept talking about it glowing away, but I guess
well, I think we have H2O glow nights, so we're just like on the H2O going away. So it's just like, is it glowing? No, it's not glowing away. That's electrical parade.
And by the way, H2O plus does feature beyond what you've encountered at Walt Disney World. So they actually sell their product line through Amazon, and at Amazon you can find other items from their collection. So if you've enjoyed their products previously, obviously these are beginning to I guess what they're doing is kind of selling the remaining portion of their stash as they are retiring the brand at the end of the year. But I noticed that they had a sunscreen, so if you have enjoyed H2O and haven't ventured into their other products yet, I invite you to do so over at Amazon. And Nick, no, I would not recommend FedEx based on my recent experience. Not at all. So, there you go.
Also, with that H2O sale, the Chandrilla Starline exclusives, I'm assuming anybody can get those, but those are part of the sale as well. So at least they're showing as part of the sale. So if you didn't make it on the Star Cruiser, you might have a chance to nab those.
Oh yeah, one would hope. We'll see. You never know with the Disney stuff. Right? Yeah. Yes, you pay more than $1 per SPF. Yes, that's how it works. Loungefly, some new mini backpacks coming to our friends over at Entertainment Earth.
Yep, these are exclusive to Entertainment Earth. They're a little bit different from the traditional Loungefly styles that we've seen, but that's part of what makes them exclusive. I really like this Peter Pan design. I think it's really smart. It's a map of Neverland, and Tinkerbell glows in the dark. And then, as you can see in the picture there, we've got a matching lining. So I also like the brown color. It's very like adventure to me, if that makes sense.
No, totally. Yeah. It brings to mind kind of that traveling trunk that you envision from yesteryear. So
yeah,
neat new purse from Entertainment Earth. Loungefly over at Entertainment Earth. There's also this Alice in Wonderland exclusive.
Yeah, the pattern is something I would have loved as a kid. I don't think I would carry this backpack now, but I like the shockingly bright colors. And then the back of this one is just solid black. So it's a little bit more simplistic, and that's reflected in the price. Usually we see the Loungefly bags at like what, $85 are $80, $85. These are $69.99. So, you know, a little, you don't get quite as many features, but it's still the quality backpack and only available at Entertainment Earth.
And Evil Queen is a fan. I'm sorry, Evil Queen is a fan of that Peter Pan one as well. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Gio, you're so right. This pattern would be fun as a shirt.
I think so too.
That would be a
or
lot
a bandana. You could do a couple different things. A hat, like yeah.
Yeah, totally. Let's see. Entertainment Earth also has a Mickey Mouse themed Loungefly on its way.
Yep, this is another exclusive, and I like that this one has the ears. It also glows in the dark. At least the white parts will glow in the dark. And this is the Dia de los Muertos themed bag. So, which is perfect for, you know, for Halloween too.
Yep.
But it also doesn't quite have that Halloween feel that some stuff does, which I feel you could use it.
Yeah, I was gonna
more
say
often or more
all year.
Yeah.
Even though it's specifically towards that time, you would, it wouldn't stand out in quite the same way. This week at Trader Sam's at Disneyland Hotel, a special Souvenir Tiki Mug is coming. It is mobile order only. It is stunning. I mean, for me, I have East Coast friends who are trying to talk their West Coast friends into stopping by the Disneyland Hotel for them. But this is a mobile order only, and initially you can learn more information about the Monstro Tiki Mug on Laughing Place if you are in the Southern California area. We'll be stopping by to pick one up this Friday because I suspect these will go fast.
Yeah, I think so too. I love the color that they have there for, like, that's a really pretty blue.
Yeah, and as they talked about on Disney Parks Talk the other day, this is like when you use a straw.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
Oh, Kyle coming in with the useful tip. Disney Parks Twitter advises Walt Disney World fans to keep an eye out for announcements as well. And I know that Kyle intended to have a second.
I know. We're going to discuss this later. I can tell you he's rolling his eyes right now. I can't see him, but I know he's in the other room just rolling his eyes.
Over at Roosevelt's, they are also joining in the World Princess Week celebration with a few new shirts.
Yeah, I thought this was fun. Last year they did something for World Princess Week as well, but I like these more, probably because I like the selection of princesses. We've got Tiana, Ariel, and Belle, and I think that's a pretty nifty shirt. I would totally wear that.
And they are selling out quickly. As I was looking just prior to show, several of the designs are sold. A couple of the designs, I believe, are fully sold out in the women's, but then there may be like a certain number of more limited sizing available in the men's cut. Because with that women's cut, they do offer it a little bit slimmer.
Yeah.
With these designs, they also have some toddler, some younger sizes available as well. So we have Tiana, I think, is my least favorite of them. And I think it's because this image down here, I would have liked this shirt if it would have gone with that art style that we saw with the Tiana Place segment.
Yes.
I think this would have popped and grabbed me more with that. I do like that we don't have the frog. It's kind of funny that it's a Tiana shirt, but there's no frog. You do have Ray, the Firefly, popping out on here in a couple of spots. And you have Tiana as a little girl with her daddy. You have Tiana as a princess with Naveen. And then you have Tiana in her restaurant, and like I say, I think I would have just wished they would have given a nod to that style. Because, with the Belle, they went with that stained glass that we see at the beginning of the film. Yes. So it just instantly connected me with that. And the Ariel is by far my favorite of these. It, I think I was telling Doobie earlier that for me, it's like popping onto the ride.
Okay. Yeah. So this shirt is very much just the under the sea sequence, whereas the other two kind of explore a little bit more of the whole story for the princesses. But yeah, that's a really good point. It is exactly like popping onto the
Right? You
ride.
even got the scene where her hair is like, yeah. So it was yeah, a lot of fun. But like I say, you can see. Oh, sorry, this is the Marvel stuff. You can see that they're beginning to they're selling out over there. They dropped earlier today. They actually dropped around 1 o'clock Pacific time, and they were flying off the shelf really quick. So if you are a fan of the Roosevelts, we put it up at 1, and we were there. We announced it. So if you're following Laughing Place, you knew it was coming. But also, obviously, with many brands like this, follow them on Twitter, follow their socials, and that way you'll get kind of right at the front of the line when they're dropping a new product like these shirts.
Yes.
Continuing with Roosevelt's, they've got amazing collections swinging in.
Yeah, we've got some more Spider-Man styles. So they teamed up with Marvel earlier this year, and they've continued to just release so many really cool patterns. This one, of course, is all themed to Spider-Man. I like that. I don't like the pink color to it, but that's Spider-Man with a whole bunch of villains, and you can see his Spidey senses going off there. So that's kind of like classic Spider-Man in a nutshell, and I really like the concept.
I do too, yeah. A faded salmon color. I do like that. This one is particularly cool. I would like them to do this with more stuff. With
Yeah.
the Spidey bench, I would love to see maybe the Fab Five.
Yeah.
And just like this collection of squares across. So yeah, fun stuff. I like it. Roosevelt's got some great design patterns among their collections. If you haven't given them a look, please, we really suggest that you do, because they've got some Disney, they've got Star Wars, they've got Marvel. So they really are bringing you quite a variety of Disney products. I believe that they're even going to have a Disney D23 Expo.
Yes.
Some exclusive merchandise at the expo. So if you will be there, you can kind of get a feel for their stuff close up. I know Becca and Kyle have been able to sample some of their product. I have yet to do so, so I'm eager to give them a check in person at the expo. Continuing in that world of Marvel, She-Hulk. You caught She-Hulk, right? Or
I did. And she's a 30-something, which is fantastic because I'm a 30-something. I don't have any cousins with superpowers that I know of, and so I'm likely not going to turn into, some big hero, but she's like totally relatable as a 30-year-old woman. So I thought that's really cool. I had a lot of fun with the first episode. Did you get a chance to watch it?
Yeah, totally fell in love with the character of the first episode. I'm still a little bit confused as to what the show is actually going to be.
Yeah, me too. Don't worry.
But I liked her. I thought the introduction to the lead was well done, and it makes me interested in the series. So now we'll play out and see kind of from what is it going to be as far as experience from week to week. So highly irreverent, which was a delightful. So yeah, it was one of those shows where I called up a gal pal and we were chatting about it once it was over. So a lot just fun. But over at Urban Decay, they're celebrating the arrival of this newest Marvel series with a couple of eyeshadow palettes.
Mm-hmm. I'm unsure if there'll be more coming, but definitely these 2 eyeshadow palettes. I've never used or even heard of Urban Decay, but I really like their advertisements so far. And these palettes look really cool. You've got one there with 13 colors. They're like oversized, hulked out one, and then the other is just 6, which is still a decent palette size. Like, I don't know.
One of the things that I enjoy when it comes to cosmetic companies is how they choose to label their colors. And yeah, I agree, Kyle. You need to be taking your wife to Sephora more, because Urban Decay, come on. I don't wear makeup, and I know I've heard of Urban Decay. So there you go. But no, the colors here, we have things like Thunderclap, Brains and Brawn, Gamma Glow, the Hulk Life. So, just a lot of fun within the color palette names as well. You can see that flexed arm of Jennifer there in amongst the packaging too. And this is going to drop online tomorrow.
Yes.
For details, be sure and check out Laughing Place, because often drops like this will sell out in their initial run very quickly, and then it can take a while before they're restocked. So if it's something that's exciting to you, be sure to jump right in there. Within the world of Star Wars, the team over at Denuo Novo sent a delightful package to Mike Celestino, our editor of all things Star Wars here at Laughing Place, and he created a unboxing video so he could showcase to you this adorable resin statue. It is a life-size Grogu. Comes with this medallion that you're able to remove, so you can wear the medallion yourself if you want, or obviously you can pose it with Grogu. Mike shared some pictures in his article of Grogu with getting to know his pets. He's a cat dad. So those pets, it was an adorable little stuff there. But it's fun because for me, when he's holding it farther away, you get the sense it's fabric. But then as he brings it closer to the camera and he's handling it, you realize that, oh, no, actually, that's sculpted resin.
Yes.
So really, really nice designs. Denuo Novo is a high-end replica company. They do a lot of costume replications, things like you can purchase the outfit that Han Solo was wearing. They also offer do-it-yourself stormtrooper kits. So it's the pieces and the instructions so that you can make a stormtrooper uniform that will fit to your body type. So yeah, that's Denuo Novo, and like I say, you can find more about that in Mike's write-up and unboxing video right here on Laughing Place. We also have a write-up about the Darth Revan, or maybe it's Revan.
I don't know. Raven?
No. I'm not sure if it's Revan or Revan. I've only seen it written. I have not.
Me too.
I've not heard. I have to ask Mike when we have Star Wars headlines this week, so I know moving forward which it is. But apparently this was a previous release, Bekah.
Yep, this came out in 2020, at least as far as my research has taken me. And then this is a re-release, and it's part of the Force Effects Elite lightsabers that Hasbro puts out as part of their Black series. So many things to remember here, right? But we've seen these are one of these high quality, like $270 lightsabers with their sound effects and of course all the LED lighting. Comes with a removable kyber crystal, and I'm not familiar at all with the Knights of the Old Republic story or the game, but this character has, I guess his journey goes from the dark side to the light side. So his lightsaber blade, I believe it's a he, changes from red to purple. So okay. Kind of neat that you can display it either way. You'll have that opportunity depending on how you feel like representing the character. So.
And once again, want to remind you that if you shop using ee.toys/LPFan, you can receive 10% off in stock and free shipping on orders of $39. You can also just simply enter LPFan at checkout to see if the items that you are purchasing fit within the in-stock label. And we also, many of the links that we're sharing today, these are affiliate links. So we do receive a small fee in many cases when you purchase items through these links. No additional cost to you, but such funds help keep us doing what we're doing here. So we appreciate the support. Let's see what, yeah, okay. So there you go. Geo coming in with the Knights of the Old Republic.
Okay.
Storyline. So he says it's somewhat dependent on the growth as well. Well, apparently it's a great series. So thank you.
I played the Jedi Academy, the Jedi Knight or Jedi Outcast, and then Jedi Academy games, and that was completely different from this. But you got to choose your character, and you started out training with Luke, but then you would get to choose which path you wanted your character would follow. So you could go both ways. So it sounds like something kind of similar.
And today we are at the point where we talk about the Sensational Seven. It's just a little list of items loosely inspired by the Seven Dwarfs. And this week I thought, hey, it's Princess Week. Let me think. Maybe I can come up with a list of dwarfs' favorite princesses, and therefore an item that celebrates each princess. So we're going to start off with Sleepy. And I think Sleepy's favorite princess would be Princess Aurora. Over at Enchanted Disney Fine Jewelry, you can find Aurora's crown as a set of diamond and topaz earrings. These are in 10-karat rose gold, as you see her tiara there. These are so pretty, and they're a high-end item, not necessarily something within my particular budget, but they are beautiful, and I wish they were. Here's Caleb. Yes, we're starting off with Sleepy. Next up is Happy. Happy, I think, would get along well with the princess who felt that she was having the best day ever, and that would be Rapunzel. And that phrase is celebrated in this bangle from Alex and Annie. It also has the Fantasyland castle, so a nice sparkly, but the best day ever reminded me of Rapunzel. And like I say, I figured she and Happy get along pretty well. Grumpy would get along, I think. Grumpy would admire, maybe have a favorite in the headstrong Ariel. And I stumbled on this item from Sikorsky Crystal. It is an $18,000 limited edition Crystal Ariel, the Mermaid. How beautiful is this?
It is very beautiful.
Like, I wonder if this is on display at like Erebus Brothers at the Disney park. So I was like, I feel like that's where I used to stumble on items like this. But so cool. I love the way that the sparkles happen. It almost makes her hair kind of have that motion like it's under the sea. But yeah, just for a small sum of 18,000. For Dopey, hey, she gave him a kiss on the forehead. So we're going with some BaubleBar sparklies of Snow White. You can see her portrait down at the bottom. There's also a couple of bluebirds, some apples. I will never understand why Snow White and the apples. It's like, that would be like the last thing that
right. You're like, that's the weapon. That's the thing that took her out. Why is it so featured in?
By the way, Geo, the Ariel is about 7 3/4 inches tall. So it's not a tall piece, about 7 3/4 and about 5 inches across. So yeah, not a very large piece.
That would be fantastic if you're like, oh no, it's actually like 3 feet tall. You're like, okay, I understand the $18,000.
Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey, Sneezy. Sneezy was singing when he worked, right? Hi ho, another princess who sings while she works. I'm gonna go someplace you may not expect. Princess Giselle. She sings her happy working song. There's a designer collection over at ColourPop featuring the princesses. See Giselle on the packaging, even though the lipstick itself is called Prince Edward, which I just found. The liquid line Bekah is named after the princes, while the typical lipsticks they're named after the princesses themselves. So, and the other one that caught my eye within this collection is Wonder Boy, and it took me a moment to realize who was featured in that. Do you know without me telling you who's Wonder Boy?
I feel like I should figure it out, but it's not jumping to my mind right now.
Yeah, it's a boy. I mean, it's what she calls him, and that is, oh, hey, let's see.
I'm gonna have
Geo coming in. I'm giving Geo time to think about it. I wonder who's going to pop in with who's Wonder Boy. But now he's talking about Cindy Castle. Erebus Brothers isn't that much more, and it's bigger. Yeah, I think this may be the Ariel may be a little bit more intricate. But Wonder Boy is, there you go. Kyle comes in with the answer. It's Megara.
Oh, okay. Oh, so, man, I have to give up on my Disney art.
So there you go. It took me a moment. That's what she calls Herc, and it didn't even it didn't even cross my mind. I'm like, oh, I guess I need to go check that movie out again. Continuing with this list of 7, after Sneezy, we have, let me look at my list because I'm sleepy, happy, grumpy, dopey, sneezy, bashful. This princess hid away for a little bit because she was not comfortable with what her powers were able to unveil upon her family. And so this is Elsa. This is a musical carousel. It is available over at shopDisney. It is so pretty. Sleepy, happy, grumpy, dopey, sneezy, bashful, and finally we have Doc. And for Doc, I think of him as kind of the group activity leader, the one who keeps the team moving forward. So in this case, I went with that incredible Disney princess Leia, who was responsible for keeping the rebellion moving forward against Darth Vader and the Empire in general. So this is a beautiful handbag. This is over at Box Lunch. It's a Box Lunch exclusive. They even have it as a wallet as well. But it's Leia among some blossoms. So just a nice peek at the princess on. And then, yeah, there you go. So there you have it. Sleepy, happy, grumpy, dopey, sneezy, bashful, and Doc. And their favorite, what I decided were their favorite princesses for this week's edition of the Sensational 7. Now we are going to talk about all those things that we didn't squeeze into today's barely necessities, Bekah, with the shopping list.
That's right. We've got a Tiana new emo coming on September 5th. So a little ways away, but on its way. So she'll be joining the family. Emperor's New Groove Doonies arrived this week. They're all llamas. It's really actually a cute pattern. And speaking of Doonies, we also have a Donald Duck Doonie coming on the 5th as well, September 5th. And I really like this pattern. It's kind of geometric and a little vintage or retro, I guess. It's really clever. She-Hulk, we have Marvel must-haves for the first time, including some Funko Pops. So if you're into that show, there's plenty to check out there. We talked about World Princess Week. We've also got princess costumes on shopDisney and princess merchandise at various retailers, like bikes for kids and helmets. There's also some apparel and makeup. And then a Merida exclusive pop over at Funko. And then on shopDisney, we had plenty of new sketchbook ornaments show up. So if you haven't checked out what their selection is, there's like more than a dozen, I believe, new styles, and really fun.
So lots happening within the Disney merchandise universe. We're keeping you updated here at Laughing Place, so be sure to follow us on Twitter at laughing_place, or you can also follow Disney Merch Show. That is our merchandise specific Twitter account. D23 Expo is just around the corner, and as Gio points out, we tweeted out some of the D23 discounts that are headed your way as a member of D23. Tonight here on our YouTube at 7:30, we will have the next edition of the Disney Trivia Live Show that's hosted by my husband and our son. And you can compete head-to-head against fellow Disney fans on a variety of Disney topics. It's tend to be 2 12 to 13 question quizzes. And it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of laughs. The chat is very active throughout the fun. You can see if you can actually beat Jeffrey. He is reigns supreme. He is a frequent winner of the trivia show. Thanks for stopping by, Caleb. So I guess that's it for us here at Barely Necessities. We'll be back next week. We're getting excited for Expo. We hope we'll see you at Expo. But for now, that's it. And take care. Thanks for watching. I need to push the button so that the banner is off the screen. And I can't find it. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
okay.
no.
I found it. It took me a moment. Yeah. Okay, everybody. That's it. Bye.